bottom lane, so Miasma to stop the grand entrance and even the shield backwards, of course, from Mickey X's Rakan. It works against two of the abilities there. Could be a lot of power.
Well, keep in mind, the Miasma was changed to have a much smaller minimum cast distance. So it used to be that if Rakan would just get inside Cassiopeia's range, nothing Cassio could really do about it. Now, if that goes down as Rakan is entering, you absolutely block the exit.
And you set up for Nautilus to put down all of his CC as well. So there's a ton of pick tools on the side of Cloud9, as well as those scaling DPS threats. This one is going to be a great one.
G2 versus Cloud9. Let's get in the game. Having burned a lot of cooldowns to make that one through, we can watch that top side fight again, and we see Licorice getting to pull him in on the W.
Yeah, Wonder gets snapped by everything right there and dragged back in. Even if he uses the pool right there, it still will drag him back towards the center of the ability. And now he's just trying to buy time for Jankos, who was on the top side of the map, to run on over here. But Licorice lands absolutely everything, is even able to knock him down with that range on the passive.
Watching what happened in the bottom lane as well, kind of catching up since we were watching the beginning of the Aatrox play. Let's see how they end up pulling off this kill. It's just a straightforward engage on Mickey, but immediately on their power spike of the level, as soon as they both hit level 4, they know they
find him. Took the safe recall, that's smart of him to do.
And C9's still going in here. Caps is full health in their jungle.
And Licorice is about to run out of his. He's trying to run backwards. Just barely going to go down to the feather store, but Perks, he's got backup. He's got shielding. Zazel's going to drop, and I'm not sure Blabber has the damage. Picks up one, but Caps has arrived. Puts the bubble down, gets stunned, but there's still going to be enough damage here, and the G2 army knocks down 3.
It keeps looking like Cloud9 are winning these fights, but then against all odds, Perks and Mickey jump in for the 2 versus 3, win that fight, and the whole time, Wonder is just pushing up in that top lane, making back the
side. Watching this as well.
Oh.
Blabber is tracking Jankos extremely well, but Perks and Cap.
And he's going to get slammed down. Some plates fall, but the bot lane turret already dropped. Now it's again Wonder, a bit against the world, looking around for his opening, gets knocked up yet again. There goes the Sanguine Pool. Caps across the wall now as well. The turret falls, the stopwatch buys some time, but there's still no way out for the Vladimir. Cloud9 do pick up 2 kills, but they again do lose that bottom turret.
Getting that top turret, and this is where I have questions for Cloud9, because we know Blabber's amazing early game. His weakness and C9's weakness with Blabber instead of Fence Garen was the mid game here. So how can C9 stop G2 from just running over them between 15 and 25 minutes?
So far they haven't found the opening yet. They're going to look for it, but right now this turret's down to about 1/4 HP. And again, the poke lands into the dive. This could be so great for G2. Across the wall they go. 2 kills picked up. 1 traded back, but it's a 3-for-1. Cloud9 cannot stand up to G2.
Have an answer about how C9 is going to do it. They're not. They're just going to get dove by G2 as 5-man strong. Crush through them in the top lane.
How many teams, though, would actually look for that dive? 17 minutes into the game, it's a 5 versus 4. That's just a 1-player advantage, but they see Licorice in mid lane, and that's where so much of the gold.
Very well burned down, and he does. That's at least something on the Cloud9 side. Sneaky will slink away with his health, but Caps can try to find this in the backside. If he can find that bubble, he's going to look for it. He's going to look over the wall, and he's going to knock down Sneaky. A second kill comes through as Blabber drops, making a 3rd kill. Perks does so much damage, chases in, finds the triple, and Licorice is alone. He's got no team left. G2 surrounds him, and they're going to push in for the damage. Look for the kill. The turret gives him a little bit of space, and he will clear the wave.
Perks is taking over this game, and G2 are not slowing down. Licorice tries to stay alive, but he gets slept. He's going down.
And there it is. The ace comes through. 2 kills for Caps, 3 for Perks. That's where all the kills go. Those carries doing so much work.
They are so on point this game. Caps and Perks.
Across the back side, but Mickey's staying alive, and this could be more of a re-engage. Stun through the wall. They're going to look for Licorice here on this one. Perks could be found out. 1,000 gold to Licorice, but Zay's going to get deleted. It's still a 2-for-1. It's Cloud9 still forced to run. Sneaky does not have a way out. He finds his stun, but he doesn't have the damage just yet. There's a double kill in for the Vladimir. It's 4, it's 5. It's an ace for G2.
G2 come up huge right there. Perks goes down, but it still does not matter. and now they're going to turn their eyes towards the Baron. All 5 members of Cloud9 have been felled. It's with double mountains, it's going down fast.
That felt like the final nail in the coffin for C9. They were desperately trying to get the fight after they take down Perks, which felt like hadn't happened, but they didn't get caps, they didn't get...
Close the game right now. Sneaky out of hell, 2 for 0-3. Already picked up, make it a 4th. There is no chance at all. Cloud9 are deleted. G2 with 2 stompy wins so far in the group stage. And one of the tournament favorites takes care of business.
And before the mage.
Also, unlike a lot of other AD carries in the world, he didn't have to play in a meta where you needed 4 items to be useful. So Perks is willing to push his lead much earlier in the game, and you should see that he does play around those 1 and 2 item spikes, maybe more aggressively than we would see from other AD carries. This is an example of one of those plays I'm talking about, however. This is pure insanity. He's not even going to clear the wave. He probably just wants to walk home and go back to base. And yet the G2 dive continued. That was a really great outplay on the back end by Caps. And I think that was really those 2 members, you know, the 2 mid lane / carry players that were able to continue to push their leads and advantages and draw other people back into advantageous position.
And I know it sounds so G2 heavy because they are heavy hitters here, but I do want to take a moment to put a spotlight on Cloud9. You can see it in the goal graph right there. At that 10-minute mark, Cloud9 held their own, and for a split second, you could see the hope for North American fans, particularly in the top side of that map. It was longer than a
split second there, Frosco.
I think it was really the licorice 2v1. Ah, come on.
Yes. And whilst it might not seem much to North American fans, that was nearly half the game.